you a play-by-play, a brief summary of every single issue that they have ever released.
Ever released?
Yeah.
Is that so?
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I only briefly...
First to say, now it's maybe.
Well, because I'm not going to challenge you, sir. I'm not going to challenge you.
Oh, challenge me, will you? I'll get Wikipedia on your ass.
But...
And such is the sort of things.
It had, like, starting from the beginning, like, when they first started publishing, like, comic books, when they started doing westerns and comedies. Like,
Oh yeah, back when comic books were actually like mystery novels instead of them being like superheroes.
Yeah, and then it you know, progressed into the transition of comic books becoming superhero books, and then the development.
I don't know if you're aware, but your mother is a superhero book. That's right. I went there.
And then they had like the complete guide to DC Universe.
DC, alright. DC is for pussies.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'm not a big fan of DC.
Oh, you make that face.
Oh, no.
Aside from Doomsday and Joker, you name a single fucking credible DC character.
I'm not making a face. I was just looking at you because you forget.
The only characters that even line up with the amazement that is the entire Marvel universe. Yes, Marvel has created some fucking bullshit characters. I mean, but let's just look at this. Batman, Superman, Sandman. I could go on for days.
Yeah.
I mean, the only like interesting character they've ever had was the Green Lantern. And it kind of killed it for me when his ring would light up and whatnot and go all out, and all of a sudden it's just this green glowing hand. Shoot lasers, not turn into a fucking semi-corporal hand. That's just gay. What am I gonna do? Like, use it to ghost fist some super bitch? No, I don't fucking trust you. What?
And he was lame anyway because his weakness was yellow.
Yeah. Hey, what's up? You kind of want to die. You hate who? Honey, what are you doing right now? You're where? I'm coming to visit soon.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I guess the train's lost.
Okay, I might be in Texas too. I don't know. When are you going to be in Texas?
Nobody knows. We haven't located it yet. What did you just say? What? What did you just say? Say it again. We haven't located it yet.
I don't know if I'll be there at that time, but I will try to make it there. Honey, I am the last person you want to be telling that. At least you're coming clean with me, baby. Honey, you know that I never liked that little fairy boy. What are you doing right now this second? Because I think that you need to get on a train and come to Virginia Beach and be with people who love you, and we can have a huge cuddle, and Mike and little Rachel will fuck the shit out of you, and I'll join in and videotape, and Sarah will join in as well and do the editing. Yeah, you can't. You have to pay rent. Well, you could pay the rent with the retail sales from the porn. Maybe true, honey. With that tiny little ass of yours, we could pass it off as petter porn and make millions. Especially if little Rachel joins in, be like, dude, two tattooed guys banging out 12-year-olds, or at least that's what it'll look like.
Yeah, and all
And then Sarah joins in and we can do the whole, like, couple seduces, like, little girl thing. It'll be great. Last time I was in Boston, I felt it was a bunch of pretentious fucks that really liked biking. Apparently I really get Boston. All right, Boston's nothing but a collection of pretentious fucks that like biking.
Savannah, but cold.
Oh no, they're just lying because their lives aren't nearly as interesting as they'd like to be, so they embellish facts. I embellish kind of shit all the time. My life is so interesting. I sit in an apartment all day doing absolutely nothing, and that's about it.
Hey, and I'm cool with that. We have good
And I'm
times.
all right with that. I can live with that. I know my life sucks.
We have good times. Your life doesn't suck. 'Cause I'm a part of your life, and I don't suck.
You honey, you need to put that man in a blender, hit frappe, and then feed him to the homeless.
I mean,
You guess? No, honey. You need to take a butcher's knife, fillet his genitals, and feed it to a dog.
oh?
Actually, I don't think you could fillet someone's genitals with a butcher's knife. It would be a little difficult.
I really want to kiss you right now, can I? No? Well, we already did it.
I have a voice.
You do?
I said I just feel comfortable. Or I'm going.
I don't know. Boys are stupid. I'm a tribute to that. I'm a fucking retard. I got more black work done today. I bled like a fucking stuck pig. It's about 6 inches from my wrist up. It's about 3 inches from the elbow. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet. Well, if you didn't have to deal with rent, you could deal with that shit. But you've got to deal with that thing called rent.
I rang the bell.
I'll be right back.
How do I pay rent? I don't pay rent. Mom pays rent because I'm going to school. I've got this really sweet setup right now where the only thing I really have to worry about is food. It's kind of the same setup they did for my sister when she was in college. Except instead they paid for her to go to UC Berkeley in the dorm and then an apartment and whatnot. So instead of them paying for my school, I took out all the student loans and they're just paying for my housing, which they said was a great deal, and I don't know if it is, but it's a fucking sweet deal as far as I'm concerned, except when I'm done with nursing school, I'm going to have bills to pay for 10 years. But I'm alright with that, because the world's going to end in 4, so what the fuck do I care? Fucking 30-foot lizards. It's going to be exciting. 30-foot lizards. Tell your friends. I'm not going to make Harry love you again. In fact, I'm going to call a hit out on Harry and hope someone sticks a pipe bomb in his ass. Bethesda, Maryland. Do I know anybody who wants to beat the shit out of a fairy boy in Bethesda, Maryland?
Yo, I got it.
Sarah says she's got you. Honey, get down here as soon as possible. Would you like to talk to little Rachel?
Chaos.
Would you like to talk to little Rachel? Actually, I think she's far too absorbed in the computer to actually hold a conversation. She's antisocial like that because she's a cunt. She gave you mean looks last time. She gives me dirty looks all the time, but that usually just turns me on. I mean, you know, because I'm like that. You know what you need to think about right now? penguins in ballroom gowns exploding. Penguins in ballroom gowns exploding. It'll put a smile on your face every time.
Yeah, because I can't get up.
Every time.
I'm an interim.
But I'm going to finish this video blog that I've been talking to you through recording. And I'm going to pass you to Sarah. Alright, feel better, baby. Bye, sweetheart. Ugh.